I do have a thing.
Talk to me.
If you're out there listening to us here today, can y'all make sure we actually have mics on?
Right.
Can somebody please just like...
Because what's happening right there at the bottom?
What do you mean right there at the bottom? Right here?
Yeah, there's no frequency happening.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. Can they hear us? I'm not doing this 2 weeks in a row. I'm not.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, do they hear anything?
I don't know. Let's do it again. From the 10 knot.
Hey, good people. Happy. Wow, 10 out. Watch out now. It's the little one and I'm not Bow Wow. What?
People come in here. There we go. People come in here and pressing buttons and are... I swear.
Right.
That people are out to sabotage the #1 show. Yep, I said it.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to coach.
Yeah, I said it.
I love our show.
Yeah, I said it, baby.
I don't want to be a part of the hate train that you're
going to I said it. No, I don't. No, I love all the shows, but...
You are shady boots. Happy Sunday.
Never Not Could Never. No, just playing.
What's happening?
No, I love Never Not Extra. Ladies' night at night. Nope, not the daytime.
You clean this up right now.
Good news is old. Good news, bad news.
Oh my God. We're
getting kicked off. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You know, you gotta start beef.
Yeah.
I realize you got to start beef. We got to Kanye Drake this. We got to Kanye Drake this. Start a beef with another podcast on the network, and then make a benefit concert for somebody that can never ever get free in their entire life. Okay. Because Larry Hoover is never going to be free.
No.
So we need to be like free. Who's serving like multiple life sentences that never get out?
Yolanda Saldivar.
Yes, free Yolanda for killing Selena. Well, no, I don't know.
No, fuck her, and that's on BDB Bombo.
Angela Davis is
she's not in jail.
Out. Well, free somebody, free cousin Pookie and them.
Okay,
free cousin Pookie and them. Yeah. We starting to beef with everybody on the podcast station. So whoever wanted to come and get it.
All right.
Yo.
Okay. Well,
y'all other bitches whack. Y'all ain't doing like us. You need to step your pussy up. Get off the dust. Right. Cause that's your pussy is dusty. And I ain't about to deal with none of these bum ass niggas from all the other radio shows. You want the hits? Come over here. You already know it's the Get Right on the good news, but it's old news for everybody that been listening from the party start like 3 years ago.
Why is this effect so long? Oh my God.
It was long.
But, damn. You literally
yeah, we starting beef. We starting beef.
Jesus.
An air horn. I need an air horn.
Oh God! Happy Sunday, hoes.
Yeah, we starting beef. Okay.
It's to get
free benefit concert for free Pookie and them is going to be next year because we starting beef with everybody just to get some publicity. Okay. Who wants smoke? I want to fight. I'm calling out.
Just a dope ass podcast.
Yes. How do you know I was going to call them out? I'm calling out just a dope ass podcast, and I want to fight. I want to see y'all in a battle. We starting beef right now.
Can you stop?
We are starting beef right now. They're a duo too.
I know that means I have to be a part of it.
I know you got to be. You Pusha T in this now.
I don't want to be Pusha T.
Why not?
I don't want to be Pusha T.
Who do you want to be?
I don't want to be in this.
You are in this. We're starting beef to promote the show.
Fine.
So back to what I was saying, just a dope ass podcast. Mm-hmm. We want to fight. I'm a fight Mark Gunnels. I'm gonna fight Sports Talk with Mark. I'm gonna fight who else? What's on the sports side? I want beef. I want smoke with everybody. Latinx. Mm-hmm. We want beef. Okay. We promoting this show.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do a free benefit concert, a free Pookie and them.
Okay.
Who won it?
Pookie again.
Who won it?
It's been a minute since I've seen Pookie.
Yeah.
But on the real, ladies and gentlemen, you fucking weirdo. Happy Sunday. You are listening to the Get Right Radio Show with the baddest non-confrontational bitch on the block, Eric Devonta.
And it is Kelvin Unique. I want all the smoke.
Yeah. Blowing down. Real Snoop Dogg for you today.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wiz.
I want to ask how you've been, but apparently just real.
There's a glow
raggedy.
on me. I don't know if you can see it on the StreamYard, but there's a glow on me.
Yeah.
I don't know who decided to shine a light. Send your light from heaven, Lord, shine on me.
Right.
Let down the light from heaven, Lord, let it shine, shine on me, let it shine, let it sing your light. Y'all don't know that theme song? You didn't watch Amen growing up?
Oh, the sitcom?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch that or 227.
Oh.
They didn't do anything for me at all.
Oh.
No shade.
Amen used to come on like the mornings, early morning. So when I woke
know.
up super early
Mhm.
to get ready for school, and I'm like, bitch, why the fuck I'm up? I used to watch Amen.
Amen would be on like probably a little after fucking MASH.
Yeah.
Not on the same network, of course. But I'm
Yeah.
like, why is MASH always on? And
MASH
who's watching this?
MASH came on when it was time to go to bed.
MASH.
You knew it was time for bed when MASH came on.
Absolutely. I was like, what is, baby? Is there a demographic? Is there really an audience for
There's
this?
not.
I mean, for all them damn runs, that was on for a long time.
Well, it was about the Vietnam War, which I just feel like just dragged.
Oh, well, that makes sense why it was such a long show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, so you have a glow on you. I did peep when you got off the train. I was like, oh my God, is that Kelvin? And you were thick from the back too.
I said,
like,
you seen that thing, and then Eric ran up and grabbed me from the back. And when I tell you my soul left my body, and I thought I was going to have to kill somebody. I really thought I was going to have to kill somebody.
In LA, I could have been anybody.
You could have been anybody.
Mm-hmm. I could have.
And I thought I was going to have to kill you. And I thought all them witnesses were going to have to witness me killing you. And I was like, this is my moment.
Mm-hmm. Victoria Monet voice. That's why I didn't grab your ass, because the doors were still open and people were like looking as I was running up behind you, because they was like, is he about to rob him? Not that they were about to get off the train.
No, nobody's going to get off the train.
No,
they probably
weren't.
put out their phones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody, oh, here we go. Negro 1 is getting robbed by Negro 2. Oh no! Wow. So this is the ABC 7.
That's why I was like, let me clean it up. Let me just grab him at the waist. But he was about to throw me into the tracks.
I was.
So yes, you do have a glow on you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What's been going on? How's your week?
My week has been good. So I don't know if you know anything different about me today. People on the StreamYard can see. I don't know if you can see anything different about me.
Are you talking about your nails?
No. Oh wow.
What are you talking about?
Well, at work, we had a conversation about me being single. And because
the ring off.
I took my ring off. Real Beyonce, Tina knows, take my ring off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Johnny is my coworker, and Johnny is so adamant about me finding a boo.
Love you, Johnny.
I love Johnny too. He's so adamant about me finding a boo.
Yeah.
He always asks me, what's your type, Kelvin? What are you doing? How are you getting out there? And he's like, you know what? I think you may be single because you wear your ring on your wedding finger. And I said, well, I married myself last year.
You did.
And we have a wonderful relationship. He said, well, you marrying yourself may be blocking you from being somebody else, because people will see that ring and automatically think that you're in a relationship or you're married. And they will stop in the tracks and not do anything. So I went on my close friends. Oh, shit. Now the people that are my close friends about to fight me.
Oh, shit.
I went on another app.
Right. Clean it up.
In a group chat. And I said, I've been wearing this ring for a year now. Should I take it off or should I keep it on? Y'all bitches ran amok in my DMs on another app that's not Instagram.
Right. Of course.
And said that I need to take off the ring.
I agreed. I actually said yes.
I know you did. I counted. I looked at every one of you motherfuckers that told me to take it off.
Because you're a content curator and we check.
I know.
We check the results. I mean,
so this is day 2, ringless.
I personally, I mean, I love that you did that whole self-marriage ceremony. I just was like, oh, that raises a valid point. From the perspective of someone like Johnny who has a partner versus someone who's single like me, I'm like, maybe that is like a deterrent for other people. I don't know. I don't think that deeply into it. I typically think that people are more intrigued when they see the ring, because people are terrible. But I was like, you know what? I said yes just to see if you would take it off and be like, okay, let's see what that does.
Well, I tried it with it and it didn't work. So now I took it off and I've been feeling naked. Today I feel a little less naked. There was a little bit of a tan, but that tan is now gone a little bit. So yeah.
Were you consistently wearing it?
Oh, I never took it off.
Oh wow.
I only took it off when I put on lotion or wash my face.
You also don't take off your jewelry.
I don't
understand.
my chains are on. I need to go get them cleaned. I get them clean like once a month.
They're literally wrapped in each other.
Yeah, because I slept in them.
Okay.
But I'm about to. For Christmas, I have something I want, and I'm gonna just redo all my changes to wear two.
Okay.
The new one and this one. But anyways, that's a whole nother story.
That's fine.
But yeah, so I've been going ringless, and we're gonna see if this changes my results. In the dating pool.
I think it could be promising. I mean, you've never had a problem finding a man. Like you've always been,
I do.
Not to my knowledge.
They find me and I find out they're trash.
Yeah.
Like that gay boy with the boots.
But what gay boy with the boots?
You know that gay boy with the boots.
Are they boots with the fur?
No.
Oh, thank God.
South Pole jeans.
Oh God.
South Pole jeans.
Is this a real person?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh my God, he was wearing that.
He always wear. No, he don't wear South Pole jeans.
I'm gonna say that's fucking tacky. I'm not gonna do that. Look, I understand the feelings there. I'm not going to break another black man down anymore. So I'm gonna put that on ice. But I think the good thing is that, and you are entitled to that.
I just said he had on the damn boots.
Yeah, with the fur.
I didn't say the boots were bad.
But
I just said the boots were on.
You alluded to it.
Rick James wore boots.
Rick James looked good in his boots.
So
and I mean, I think it's going to be promising. What I was saying basically is that, the first step in finding a partner is doing the whole dating bit, and you do a good job of like being a suitor and like doing the things and courting people. It's just trial and error. You got to kiss some toes before you find a prince. Ain't that the way the story goes?
That's how the fairy tales go. And I've lost interest in the person that I wanted to date with. I went on a date last week. Did I tell you this?
Maybe.
I went on a date. It was a really good date, and I lost interest because they are horrible at communication.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do they respond? Is it like, what is your main way of communication? Do you prefer text, FaceTime, calls?
You don't have to text me all day, but I do like text throughout the day, and then a phone call later at night. Because I know I'm working, so you really can't be on the phone. But it's like, I appreciate effort. I'm not I'll chase you, but only I'm not a real marathon. I'm definitely Shikari.
Right.
I'm gonna be in this race for a little bit, but I'm definitely not about to be in the race for a long bit if it's not worth it.
Right. So, this race didn't work out. Let me pop an edible.
Okay. Sit my ass still for a second.
Oh, that was good, bitch. That was good. But yeah, I mean, like, you just got to go through the flow of things. I personally am just like, I don't know, not removed, but I am working on just loving myself more. And I know that sounds so fucking cliche, but I think I've just been trying to fill space. I mean, I feel like I am ready for love, but at the same time, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the intention behind it? Am I running away from something? I've been going through a bit of a hard time for the last few months. So I don't know if I was just looking for someone to walk through the journey with me or whatever the case may be. I felt like I've connected with people, and I say all that to say, like, I just want to make sure I'm 100% so I can give 100%. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So, just going out, having fun, and not so much living to connect with somebody, but like living because I'm here. So I don't know. The dating game is very ghetto.
It is very ghetto, but you were out and about. Let me tell you, I've been out with Eric a couple times, and Eric has niggas that come up to him all the time. I don't know what he does with the follow-up. I don't know what happens after that. But every time I'm out with you, you have a gang of suitors that come up to you and speak.
When did this happen?
When we were at the house party, you had a gang of suitors that came up to you. And the gang of
suitors that was talking to me were talking to you.
Not the same when they were talking to you?
One of them in particular was.
No.
Yeah.
You talking about Stephen Q. Urkel?
That's definitely not that boy's name.
Stephen Q. Urkel.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's what you call him? Oh, yes. Talking to the both of us. I just thought it was a social situation. Maybe I'm not good on picking up social cues. But the other guy that was intrigued by me was high as a fucking kite and was trying to touch my face. And I was like, oh,
you have nice skin.
He was sweet though, and we had great conversation, but I was just like, I don't know. And then he went and passed that energy to somebody else, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm too over analytical. I don't know. I do not know. I
I
can be
think it's
self-sabotaging.
free game. Like it's free
not know.
game.
It's
Like
free
if
game.
everybody's single, so talk to whoever you want to, but you better circle back around before I leave and say bye.
And he did. There were a few people.
Exactly.
There were a few people that I connected with, and I got their IGs. There was one in particular. I was like, he's really cute. So maybe I'll hit him up and see how he's.
You should have been hit the follow. My crush wrote me back and said sorry. The IG crush I said didn't respond. They responded to my Insta story, and then I guess they realized that they didn't respond to my DM, and then apologized and finished the conversation.
Okay.
So dumb. Stupid.
You definitely showed me this person.
Yeah. Stupid.
I mean, so where do we go from here?
Nowhere.
Oh, damn. This is a new side of you.
It is a new side of me. I think after this last thing and me taking my ring off, maybe I need to put my ring back on because I just don't want to be bothered with this nonsense. It's literally been 3 days. I don't be bothered with the nonsense. Like either you in or you out.
Give it time. I've been rocking this boat solo for a minute. Give it time.
I'm going weird without the ring, and I'm just going to see what happens.
Just keep that finger moisturized. Okay, not like that. You one of those niggas that spit in the hole and just try and jam it in there.
No. Why would I do that?
Because that's what that gave.
Why would I on the hole? You let it drip.
We have StreamYard.
You let it drip on the
You said your grandmother. Well, yeah. Hi, Mr. Wanda.
I was just saying on the way here how this show has matured. How you don't cuss as much, how we don't talk about sex as much, how we've grown as people and matured. We don't talk about sex as much. In my mind, I said it. And how we've matured so much, and here we are spinning on holes.
Yeah, always spitting on holes. I do not like that. Actually, I kind of do. It depends on who you are, because it's kind of roughneck. But I'm just like, I need.
But don't do what's it called, a yugi?
Yeah, a loogie.
A loogie.
If you have phlegm, that's disgusting. Yeah. If you spit that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
My ass.
Imagine a booger.
Stop, Kelvin, please. Okay, what else?
You shit. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a booger. Ah! Do you keep going or do you stop? All that mucus.
Kelvin.
Fucking, I'm already in it.
Kelvin, please get out of it.
I'm already in it.
Oh my God. Anyway,
you need some Mucinex?
I think that
you need some Claritin.
So maybe I've been a little aloof. I think I've been a little aloof, and maybe I should do a better job with the follow-up. But I also feel like I've gotten to a certain time. Yeah,
Are you ignoring me?
I'm gonna talk right over you. Maybe I've become a little aloof, and I'm not picking up the signs. But also, well, I've told myself to be open to different types of men because I have a very specific archetype of men. Anyone who follows me and sees like the pregnancy emojis I drop, you know what type of men I be going after. But they're not always readily available. But at this point, I really just want like somebody I can vibe with and a good guy who, I have intellectual chemistry with, sexual chemistry with, and somebody who's ambitious. So I'm optimistic for the future, and I will try and do better. I will do better with eye contact. I'm just one of those people that is like very nervous because the way I present on the street, like it's very out there. Like I look good as fuck. But the thing is,
and you wear crop tops. But I always tease Eric, but he's the most wholesome man I know. He's the most innocent child I know. He's very innocent.
If you see me, you probably think I'm a bust down, but it's like I will not.
You're not. You're not going.
No, I'm not.
Every white.
Yeah.
You're not going.
Heavy.
Okay.
Period. So I don't know, like. And then also, I get nervous because people make eye contact with me on the street, and I'm like, I don't know if you're about to gay bash me or you're interested in me.
like I don't know.
I don't know which way to go. So I'm kind of I just keep my head straight, and then I just keep walking because I'm just like, this could either be a fight or a romantic connection. I guess I should take the risk, but that shit really makes me scared.
It would make me scared as well. But I'm from the South where we all speak to each other.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot to say prayers to everybody in Kentucky.
Yeah, I actually didn't put that in Bitch You Better Read because I was like, maybe that's like
it's stressful. But let me prayers to everybody in Kentucky, all my family and friends that down in Bowling Green. I worked at Western Kentucky University for like 3 years of my life, and there is a really rich community and a very loving community, and they were hit with a tornado this past week, and a lot of the homes are ravished. A lot of people are without power. People are trying to find places to go. So I am praying for safety, and I'm praying that they find peace because this could be a very crazy time. And just know that God is working, and He will work it out for you all. So I do want to see my prayers and my love to everyone down in Kentucky and in Tennessee and anywhere else that was affected by the tornado this weekend.
That's so scary. Can you imagine? Like a full-fledged tornado. I don't want to know what that looks like in person, but like the only time I've seen a tornado is like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Well, I grew up in Indiana. We live in Tornado Valley. Wow. So we will always get like the tornado warnings, but thankfully, since Fort Wayne's around Three Rivers, it doesn't really hit because tornadoes don't hit near water. Mm-hmm. So we were always blessed to have the tornadoes go over our city. But when I was in Kentucky at Kentucky State, my freshman year, we had a tornado go right past our school. Mm-hmm. Like literally right past our school. So like the doors flew off and everything like that, but it didn't hit any of the school, thank God. So
that is scary as fuck.
It's like normal for us.
It's like earthquakes in LA.
Yeah.
Or California. Wow.
Yeah. But the one thing about a tornado, you have a little bit of warning, but there's nothing you can really do.
Right. It's just going to spin out.
Yeah. So it's like that hurry up and wait because the sirens will go off and now you're just waiting to see if it's going to hit where it's going to hit.
So like, what do you do? I know like with earthquakes and stuff, like you get low or you get under.
No. That's what they want you to do. They want you to find like the lower level, maybe a bathtub. If you have a lower level bathroom, a bathtub, put a mattress over you, things like that. Just protect yourself, protect your head. Yeah, just to cushion you. If you're outside, you want to find a low ditch.
Wow.
Yeah, things like that.
That is scary as
hell. It is very scary.
Wow. Okay, prayers.
But you can always tell when the tornado's coming.
Really?
Yeah, it's in the weather. So like you'll get like a cold and a warm front together. Mm-hmm. So it may be like a really cold, kind of like LA. It's really weird. Like you'll be really cold, but then all of a sudden you get like a warm front. And then out of nowhere, you'll just it'll start to rain, and it gets really quiet.
That sounds eerie.
It's very eerie. The sky will get dark, and you like, oh shit.
I guess every area has their shit. What does New York have? We have what is it called? It's like
robberies. I think it's called robbery.
Okay.
I think it's called killing. I think it's called stabbing.
You
shanking.
Want me to be from the gutter so
I think
bad.
it's called shooting.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's what they call it.
Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah, I think that's what they have in New York.
Wow. Just when I thought I was out the hood. But we have what the fuck is that shit? Hurricanes.
New York has hurricanes?
We had hurricane what is it? Hurricane Sandy.
I'd never
It's not a consistent thing for us, but we do deal with that. I'm trying to figure out the string.
I know, I've seen that. And I'm trying to work with you. So people on YouTube are like, what the hell is going on?
Like, what is Eric doing? Because it's not rotating.
It's not rotating.
It's like, hey, flip.
Yeah.
Girl, fuck this. Girl, fuck this.
Oh, once again, if you are not on our StreamYard, which is broadcast live to our YouTube, make sure you find out the Good News YouTube because we're all on there. You can see us live and in action and see these beautiful melanated faces. You want to see what this? I probably don't look like I sound. See if I look how I sound.
I would say you look how you sound.
Nerdy.
I guess, but I've also known you for like 5 years.
I look nerdy. I know.
No, you don't.
Yesterday, I was out. And I get this all the time, but yesterday I haven't got this in a long time. We were out at Overland Cafe for brunch. And why? Your charger won't reach?
No, I just can't catch a break, but I'm a professional. Keep going.
Okay. I was out and about and I was minding my business. And some ladies, they were celebrating a birthday. Of course, they were drunk. They come over to our table. It was like, excuse me, I don't want to interrupt your dinner. Oh, your brunch, but my friend, like, she's a huge fan of your show.
Hollywood Online?
And I was like, who are they talking to? They're talking to me. I was like, oh, wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm thinking maybe they watch Gagging. Maybe they watch Uncensored because, you know, my name is mentioned, all this stuff. They're like, yeah, we love Black Ink Crew. Every time I go out, people think that I'm oh shit. People think I'm oh shit from Black Ink Crew.
Really? I mean, okay.
I don't see it.
I don't see it, but I see, like, to someone who doesn't know your face, like facial recognition, then it's like, okay, it's very surface level. But like the similarity is not.
They
really.
think I'm oh shit every time I go out.
The skin tone, maybe the size, and no, that's it. The skin tone and the size.
That's it.
Yeah, because you're both very tall.
Yeah,
and chocolatey.
Yeah,
but that's where that ends.
That's where it ends.
Yeah.
So yes, I got the oh shit again. I haven't had oh shit in a long time.
I literally hate that his name is oh shit.
I hate that too. So when people say, oh my gosh, oh shit. And I'm like, wait, shit, where's the shit at?
Downtown. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it kind of just sounds dirty. No? Am I bugging?
It does. What's his real name? Darrell? Just call me Darrell or
know.
Lamont. What is his real name?
I mean, it's branding. And I guess as a tattoo artist, it's like, the wow effect.
Like, oh shit, that's dope.
But I don't know if I wouldn't want to be called.
Yeah, I don't want to be called oh shit.
No,
my name is Kelvin.
My
mommy named me that.
Period. And Miss Tawanda is a great judge.
Okay, happy. Also happy, but we never get to topics. Happy belated birthday to my mom.
Happy belated, Miss
Her
Tawanda.
birthday was Thursday. She turned a whopping.
Don't you dare. Okay. Don't you dare.
Well, she told me I wasn't her favorite son anymore because I called her the day before and I was like, hey, Mom. She's like, hey. I said, I just want to see you before you turn old tomorrow. And she said,
now, why would you say that to her?
And she told me I'm not her favorite son no more.
Well, you hurt her feelings. You shouldn't have been a cunt.
We had a whole conversation afterwards.
Well, she's still your mom.
I know.
But you ain't have to say that.
But she said that I'm not her favorite son no more. So that's that on that.
She has nothing to choose from.
I know, right? I can't wait till he mess up.
You're going to be right there.
Wait till he mess up.
Who's your favorite son now? Yeah.
But Marcellus never messes up. I think I missed my chance.
It's okay.
But I did get her a CD for her birthday.
Oh, what's
Let me tell you, my mom's old. Because she wants to see and listen to the you froze a little bit. I don't know what's going on with you, but you are going through it.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You're going through it.
Truth is, I'm tired.
I don't know what's going on. Let me remove you from the screen and add you back. There you go. No, but my mom's old because she says, I just love that Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak Silk Sonic.
Oh.
I said, oh, have you listened to the album? She said, no, I didn't listen to the album. I don't know how to listen to the album. I don't have none of that streaming services and stuff. I said, well, Mom, I'll try to get Apple Music. You don't want Apple Music. I don't want an iPhone. I don't want to see old people.
Right.
So I went and I got her a CD. I actually went to Target. I didn't know where to get one, but I said, oh, Target has a CD collection. And Target does. They only have like the big ones. Adele, Silk Sonic, Taylor Swift.
Probably Summer.
Nope, they didn't have Summer.
I gagged.
Nope, I went to the one downtown. Maybe I went to the one like in Crenshaw. They may have had it.
Yeah.
They may have had that one.
Probably.
But I was shook when I seen how much CDs cost.
How much are they?
$15.
How much were we paying before?
I think we were paying like $19, $20.
Yeah, sounds.
But in the world of streaming, $15 is my bundle for my Apple Music, Apple TV, and my storage.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah,
that's a lot. And then also, we don't have a lot of devices that take CDs.
No, so this $15 CD. Well, I'm sure my mom's gonna play it, but like, it would literally just sit in my home. I don't own a CD player.
Yeah, I kind of want one. It's very vintage.
Yeah, or a record player. A record.
I definitely want a record player. I think Chris got one.
Yeah, Chris did get one.
It's so pretty.
We just talked about it yesterday. Shout out to Chris. I was with Chris yesterday. Went to see Mac Ayers. I actually had an eventful week now. I see here. I'm running back everything I did.
We didn't even get to mine.
No, we didn't. Keep going with me. So yes, my mom's birthday. So I got her CD. And then yesterday I went to go see Mac Ayers with Chris. That's my concert buddy. We go see all the concerts together. And Mac Ayers was amazing. He sung so, it's just amazing. But he didn't sing my favorite song. Me and Chris just wanted to hear one song.
What song is it?
Sometimes.
Oh, I have that one.
You have that one off the A-ball?
A-ball? Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't sing it.
Wow. Maybe he doesn't like it.
I don't know why, because it's one of his best songs ever. I was so sad.
Yeah, there's certain songs that certain artists just do not like. Like Doja Cat doesn't like any of her music anymore.
Yeah.
I was watching Zach Campbell's review on YouTube, and he believes that Normani doesn't like Motivation. I'm like, Normani doesn't have that many songs to choose from, so she's gonna like something.
Okay.
That's the problem now. You're not liking enough of your music. So
does she like this new one? Because she ain't performed that one either.
Which one? Oh, Wild Side?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Normani.
And she better say thank you to Ariana Grande for giving her that song.
I know, right? Motivation was a bop. And the rollout for it was that's a lie. The execution of the song and video were amazing. It was very 2000s pop, and I was just like, innovation. Well, not really, but
she had a lane
that none of the other girls were in, and I'm just like, Normani, you're just not doing the things that you're capable of doing, and I don't understand. But I do understand at the same time. Like, I feel like I don't understand on the side of like you have a whole team and a record label behind you, so I don't understand like how stagnant you are.
Where's the second single?
But I also understand that maybe, just maybe, she's in her head creatively, and that's creating a delay. But I'm like, don't you have obligations to your label?
Where is the second single?
Where's the album?
Where's the EP?
Give something, Normani. We're not gonna make this whole thing about Normani because we're definitely talking about our weeks. But Normani, if for some reason you hear this, please get busy.
I'm ready to do something else.
I'm tired of you being a backup dancer and socialite.
Make a song, go do.
Doesn't talk. I need you to do what you were brought here to do.
Okay.
Because the people like you, but they ain't gonna keep waiting. But yeah, okay. So you got your mom the Silk Sonic CD. I hope she enjoys it.
She better.
I still have not listened to that project, and I rushed them. I know it's gonna be good. I'm one of those people that I don't want to listen to new projects on the move.
It's nostalgic.
I want to sit and like really take it all in and like listen.
Give you 70s vibes. Like,
that's sexy.
Damn, like I want to wear velvet today.
I want bell bottoms.
You don't have a pair of bell bottoms? You of all people I know, I thought that maybe you would have a pair of bell bottoms.
Oh my God, they're so good, and they look so good on me. But I haven't purchased any. I'm gonna get some.
Maybe Christmas list. Eric's Christmas list.
You're so sweet. You don't have to give me anything.
Oh, I wasn't, but just add it to your list.
All right, that's enough. So my week was great. What have I done this week? What have I done? I feel like I've been really just like embracing my life. I didn't go to work much this week. I think I worked one day out of the week. Then yesterday I worked at a pop-up shop for I Love LA Girls.
How was that?
It was cute. It was a good time. There were so many hood niggas in that function.
Yeah.
And they were older hood niggas.
Oh, your type.
It was giving very much train.
A lot of gray beards.
But you know what I didn't like about it?
What?
Everyone there was like affiliated with a girl. Not dating a girl, but like you could tell everyone was like ran the same circles. And I was just like,
That's how it always is.
I don't.
That's how Black people build a sense of community.
And I get it, but at the same time, girl, move. Girl, get the fuck out the way. So I did that, and then after that, I went to the Ovenus Ball, which was super cute. Shout out to my friend Dwayne, who was participating in the ball, and it was just really good.
Shout out to Dwayne.
You could tell they put money into it, and
it's at the Globe Theater, right? So talk about the experience, bitch. Get into it, yeah.
The theater was fucking beautiful. I'd never been in there before. Maybe I have, but I don't remember it looking like that. And they had like the 360 camera, which I love that. And it was just full of so many gay people, gay and trans people. And then on top of that, like there were so many fucking acts. Seven Streeter was there. Then Seven the rapper was there. You know, Seven with the blonde hair, his handsome ass. I spoke to him at the end. And I was like, oh my God, you're so talented. Thank you for opening the lane for us. I'm so excited. But when I'm nervous, I stutter.
You didn't invite him on the show.
Fuck! He lives in New York.
Okay.
I could have got him today.
Yeah.
Damn. And he was so pleasant. And he was like so Southern and just, I didn't even want to sit in his face. I just wanted to like sit on his face. I just wanted to like keep talking to him and like maybe collab. But so he was really sweet. Who else was there? There were so many people there. One of the main judges from Pose.
Okay.
He was there. Did you watch Pose?
No.
All right, well, moving on.
I'm the 1% gay that didn't watch.
That's okay. You know, we're not a monolith.
Yeah, we're not.
But
which I want to talk about a little bit later. Ciao.
Okay, we're gonna get into some things. But it was just a really good week. I feel like so much more connected with myself. I told myself that, like, you know, we're just gonna have fun. We're not gonna worry about all the extra shit. We're not gonna let our insecurities fuel us. Like, I was really pouring into myself this week, and it felt amazing. So yeah. The road to 28 going strong.
Yeah, it's almost there.
It's going strong.
How did it feel to get old?
I love the idea of aging.
Yeah, I turned 28 in November, as we all know. So I feel good about it. And 28 has been good to me thus far. So I'm excited for you to experience it.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. I know we're going to ride a bull on your birthday, right?
Yeah. We're going to Saddle Ranch, and it's cowboy-cowgirl themed.
I gotta find some fucking plaid.
I gotta find boots and leather pants.
Oh, I forgot. I hit up your boot man to clean my boots, and I forgot to send him a picture.
Send him a picture?
Yeah, he asked for a pic.
Oh, really? Oh, to see if he could do it?
Yeah, not of me, like the boots.
I didn't think that.
I'm like, well, I'm not sending a dick pic to your shoe man.
I don't think that man is gay, and I
don't
think that
think
man
so
is
neither.
so
it'd be really awkward for me to send him a pic of me and not the boots. Right. Get your mind out the gutter.
So when are you gonna send him the boots so he can actually fix them?
When I actually get home and remember to pull the boots out the closet
and take a picture.
Take a picture.
Got it. All right. Well, yeah.
Out the closet. Boom, boom, boom. Keep talking.
Michael Jackson. Okay.
Keep
Just
talking.
wanted to make sure I got the reference.
Keep talking.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9.
I thought you were gonna intro. Bitch, you better read.
Bitch, I didn't even say I was done with my week, you fucking whore. You know what? Enough of this. Not you giving me the Grammy chop. You know the girls be up there. I would like to thank my mom, Pookie, and them.
Thank you. Wrap it up. Thank you. Wrap up your speech. The rap music.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Wow, I just never thought this moment would come. I just want to thank oh wow, thank you to my label, to everyone.
Oh my God. Thank you, BET.
Thank you, BET. I'm out.
Oh my God.
The winner is Eric Devontae.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Wrap it up, bitch.
What's that, the R&B category?
Yeah, it was the R&B category. Or if you they're my best collaborator. Right. They making up awards now. They made that shit up at the Variety Award. Best collaborator? She works good on group projects? Like, what the fuck?
She's done one project.
One project. Best collaborator? From like, are you talking about from like Fifth Harmony collaboration? Like she works good in the team? Or like how we, like what is going on?
That's it. I don't know. You know what?
They making up stuff.
Speaking of pop culture, let's get into Bitch You Better Read. Number one.
Oh, Eric's gonna kill me.
Child, the ghetto. Jussie Smollett is found guilty of staging fake hate crime.
That's what we're gonna do.
What?
The free Jussie Smollett benefit concert. That's why we beef with all the other podcasts on the networks.
I don't know that I'm invested enough in this because this is foolish.
It is foolish. Get into it, yeah.
Jussie Smollett has been found guilty of staging a hate crime against himself and lying to the police back in 2019. It did feel like this was a long time ago. That's why when it came back up, I was like, oh, please, I'm tired.
Ages ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is this the song I won my award for?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much. I would like to thank the Academy. On Thursday, a jury returned a verdict that found Smollett guilty of 5 of the 6 felony disorderly counts that he was charged for after 9 hours of deliberation. He was acquitted on count 6. The convictions are class 4 felonies that could carry a 3-year sentence, but Smollett may not serve any jail time and may receive probation since he doesn't have any priors. Sentencing will be held at a later date. In response to his sentencing, Donald Trump Jr. had quite a bit to say. He tweeted, "We finally got some justice for Jussie." He also added, "I'm happy to live in a country where people will go to jail for attacking a gay black man. There's absolutely no place for that shit in America or anywhere else. And I'm happy that the perpetrator was brought to justice." All right, Donald Trump Jr.
He's actually trolling.
That's it.
Do you get the irony in it?
Now, yeah, I walked right into that one.
You did.
Saw me coming.
You did.
If you recall, Jussie attempted to get the case dismissed in October of 2021 because he had already made a deal in Cook County to drop the charges. The deal included community service and a forfeited $10,000 bond, but the request was denied. In an interview with Lamont Hill, Smollett stated that authorities wouldn't let the situation go. He said, "They won't let this go. It doesn't matter. There's an example being made." And the sad thing is that there's an example being made of someone that did not do what they're being accused of. Although a grand jury indicted him back in March of 2019, the case was dropped weeks later per NBC News. Then a special prosecutor picked it back up and charged him with disorderly conduct for lying to police. Would you say justice was served?
No. Justice for Jussie. Justice for Juicy. And this is why Juicy Smollett needs to be. I don't think that he made this up. It's just too far-fetched for me to believe that he want to make something like this up.
But you didn't hear the part where he was talking about how they were doing coke.
I did, and I believe all that stuff. And if you're gonna get on the stage in front of your mother on the stand and talk about you sucking off somebody in the bathhouse and doing coke off their African body, then I believe that you were attacked.
It's a very nice body.
It's a very nice body.
But at the same time, he's an actor.
He's an actor, but I
don't put anything past people. We don't know that man.
It all started when Lee Daniels called him fat.
Lee Daniels called Jussie Smollett fat.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said in testimony. Lee Daniels called Jussie Smollett fat, and then we're getting ready for the last the season of Empire, so he wanted to get a trainer. He met the Africans that's supposed to train him.
So it's
So it's Lee
Lee
Daniels' fault.
This was a scheme set up by Todd to bring the bullshit
to you. So Lee Daniels is canceled, and we're gonna do Justice for Jesse in the free Jussie Smollett benefit concert.
Right.
Us versus the other Good News podcast. Whoever want beef, y'all pick which one we want beef. This for publicity. We will be having a concert together, but we have to beef first, so they better be ready for this.
Okay, I think it'll be fun.
No, but honestly, I think that the city of Chicago was doing the absolute most. Like, for them to continue to pursue this so hard, I know it got a lot of national attention. They probably want to say, like, we don't want the stain on our city. But I think they just went a little bit too hard on Jesse. If they're going to get a plea deal, he was going to do the community service, going to pay the fine. Okay, great. But I've never seen in my life anybody that's like accused somebody of raping someone and is found like it was not true, go to jail. Like, I don't remember Kobe Bryant's accuser going to jail. I don't remember any of the women who cried wolf and try to get these football players trapped, go to jail. I don't remember any of those things. So it's really weird to me that someone who allegedly did a hate crime on himself is now going to serve time when other people who accuse people of doing a much malice and harsh crime against someone else is walking free.
Jesse's not going to jail.
The bitch that got Emmett Till killed, that old white bitch, and later found out that she was lying, she walked free.
She dead yet?
I hope so.
She should be. Yeah, it's not that long ago in hindsight.
Why is she not in jail?
She's white.
This is my issue.
I get it. Systematic oppression of black people.
Why are we so gun home juicy?
He's not going to jail. But that's just like the celebrity privilege. I don't see that man going to jail. And if he does, he's going to get ran down.
He may. Well,
I don't see it.
Like that.
I mean, yeah, apparently, but I don't. I don't think he's going to jail.
He said he's a gay Tupac.
Number 2.
You remember that?
Number 2.
You don't remember Jesse said he was a gay Tupac?
I remember. Number 2.
He's a gay Tupac.
Okay, number 2.
No, we're not going to skip over that. That's important.
Because
when we speak at the free Jussie Smollett benefit concert,
we need all the details.
Right, we gotta go. And I will open up by saying this concert is to bring awareness to the gay Tupac, better known as Jussie Smollett.
Right. And the crowd's gonna go up.
They're gonna go up.
They're gonna go up. And that's when we win them over.
I
see the vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna start greatest hits.
Yo, what do we take seriously?
Nothing.
Okay. Number 2. A mother steals her daughter's identity to date younger men and attend college.
Okay.
The girl's just losing it. An Arkansas woman pretended to be her estranged daughter in order to date younger men, apply for college and student loans. Laura Oglesby, who's 48, applied for a Social Security card in her daughter's name in 2016 and posed as a college student in Missouri. At the time, Lauren Ashley Hayes, who was 22, and Oglesby adopted the. At the time, Lauren Ashley Hayes was 22, and Oglesby adopted the identity by applying for school, student loans, and a driver's license. Authorities says she embezzled over $25,000 in student loans and lived with a couple for 2 years in addition to working at a city library. The couple took her in after Oglesby said that she was running away from an abusive relationship. She was later arrested in 2018 for Social Security fraud. Earlier this month, Oglesby pleaded guilty to stealing her daughter's identity and was ordered to pay back the Southwest Baptist University in restitution. The Southwest Baptist University. That sounds like something out the Fighting Temptations. Everyone believed it. She even had boyfriends that believed that she was the age of 22 years old. She was just running because she was in a domestic violence relationship, and she'd been running for years. We don't know her life story outside of what she told us, but we know what happened here. She had lived that life for a couple of years and basically just ruined her daughter's credit, said Chief Jamie Perkins of Mountain View Police Department. Damn, that's fucked up. I wonder why her daughter and her are estranged.
Now, why would Professor Oglesby just beat on his wife?
Oglesby.
This is not Professor Oglesby?
It's not spelled the same. Oglesby, not V.
His name is Oglesby?
His name is Oglesby. Her name is Oglesby.
That's not Professor Ogilvy's wife.
Fuck it. For the sake of creativity, let's just go with it. Hey, Professor Ogilvy.
Yeah, Professor Ogilvy beating on white women.
This is really some wild shit. And you know, because she's a white woman, she probably thought why is the sun in my face so
I don't
brightly?
know.
Because she's a white woman, she probably thought she could get away with this. And it's just like, girl, this is wild. And you did fuck up your daughter's credit. 22.
Yeah,
well,
22.
At the time, so now her daughter's probably like 25. What fucked up credit?
But yeah, it's still like,
I mean, like,
black people do it all the time. You know, mess up their children.
Sure.
Little Day got 2 cars in his name. And he can't even got a driver's license yet.
Maybe only 6.
Okay, poor Day.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think it is rather crazy that someone's mom would literally take their daughter's identity to go to school and like to act like them. Now, where was the child at? Where's the 22-year-old at home?
They're estranged.
So she wasn't in college herself?
I don't know. They don't have a relationship.
Because at 22, I was in college.
She should be, but I don't even like. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't give a lot of.
Did she fill out a FAFSA?
She had to for student loans.
She went to school
and got a driver's license under her name.
And she went to school and everything.
She didn't go to school.
She just took the money.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't enroll in no classes.
Yeah.
But she was fucking on the students.
Yes. I mean, well, not necessarily all students, but she was using it. I don't know if she's using it on dating apps.
She was saying she was there, and her boyfriends, plural, thought she was 22. Now I looked at the lady.
Was she cute? Because I didn't even see her.
Now, milk don't age well.
No, doesn't it curdle?
It does. And she looked like she may have a little curd or two in her.
Oh, God. That's disgusting, Kelvin. What's happening today?
I don't know. I didn't make the show. You did.
Okay, that's fine. Accountability.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just some wild white woman shit.
Would you ever steal your child's?
No. I don't play about kids.
And shout out to Tawanda. She didn't do that to me. Thank you, Tawanda.
Yeah, I've been blessed to have great parents.
Ooh,
and I also I don't play with kids.
But I do think my dad may have some stuff in my name because we have the same name.
Y'all do have the same
We had the same name. People be calling me. I'm like, no, that's my father.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to look into it just a little bit heavier because I would hate that to take my daddy to jail for fraud.
But I'm to wreck him. But the numbers should be different unless he's using your number.
This is it. But he don't know my social.
Well, I meant the phone number. Because you said they're calling you. So I was like, is he using your number?
No, you know, bill collector just find any number.
Oh, yeah, and reach out to
whoever. Yeah, reach out whoever.
Yeah.
They see Kelvin Byers, Fort Wayne. Boom, we got him.
There's a special place in hell for people who play with their kids' credit.
Yeah.
There's a special place in hell. Because it's like,
what setting your child up for failure.
What do you care about? You're supposed to put your kid on your credit card and then start making payments for your shit so you can bump their credit score.
Yeah.
Not fuck it up. But I don't know. Miss Oglesby, you are a wreck. And I don't know what else to say.
And Professor Oglesby, stop hitting on white women.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a fictional character, so it's fine. I could go with it. Number 3. Chloe Bailey addresses deleted lollipop licking videos, saying, I'm finding myself right now and figuring out what serves me best. Love that.
You want to see the video?
Yes, not the lollipop, please. I cringe every time. I watched it when I was putting the story in, and I was like, please.
You ready?
Yes.
Reactions to your posts, like the lollipop video that you deleted, do they affect you?
You know, honestly, in the beginning, it didn't affect me. I'm human. Of course, it affects me sometimes. But the reason why I deleted it wasn't because of what people were saying. It's just I didn't want people to just go to my page and just see that. You know, social media is whatever. I'm 23. I'm a grown woman. And I think it's so cool how we can find ourselves. And I'm finding myself right now and figuring out what serves me best. I'm just doing it under a microscope while all of you all get to do it without everybody.
Period. Now, what I will say is you took that shit down because we told you it was cringe as fuck. Because you thought you ate that. You thought you ate that because you pressed post. So I know you thought you ate that. But criticism aside, I absolutely agree. She is 23 years old. That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of spotlight. And she's just trying to develop and figure it out. So I completely understand that. The rest of us have the luxury of figuring our lives out in comfort. So, you know, I mean, there's really nothing more to say. I think that Chloe Bailey, the thing is, I'm really trying to have grace. I think it's so much fun to talk shit. I do enjoy a cackle. However, at the same time, these artists are literally growing and developing in front of our eyes, and we do need to give them some type of grace. Yes, we can kiki about it, but like on a real tip, like when we see Sweetie looking stiff, and she has been looking stiff. I don't know if y'all been seeing that twerk that ass for the Icy Chain performances, but all of them have not been good. But that I say all that to say she is in real-time artist development right in front of our eyes. So, you know, while it may not be hitting the hardest, she's trying. She's working at her craft, and that's all we can do. You got to keep putting yourself out there because if she just let that first performance be it, her career would be cooked. So, I think we need to give these artists a little more grace and think about where you were at 23 years old. Like,
Yeah.
at 23 years old, I was like, I wasn't like socially crass, but like, I wasn't refined and polished. I still have some more refinement to go. So I completely understand.
Yeah. I understand. At 23, I was out here in the streets. I was newly single and just out here.
Mhm.
But I also wasn't famous.
Yeah.
But I think that she is trying to learn herself. I think it's coming off really just forced at times. I understand she wants to like embrace her sexuality and like, I'm a woman.
Mhm.
This is things I have.
She has the body.
Put it in your face.
Mhm.
You're gonna accept it. But sometimes it just comes off a little bit like corny.
Oh,
and I
definitely.
love Chloe.
And cringe as fuck.
Yeah.
But the thing
But the
is,
lollipop
like,
thing was real corny.
oh
like,
yeah,
hello, my new followers.
my candy
like,
kisses and my
candy
clovers.
yeah,
I was like, first
what?
off, what is the name? Candy kisses, just clovers works because it goes with your name. Candy
Yeah.
kisses, it can't be both.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's like Mariah Carey having lambs and butterflies, which I feel like people would try and do, but you cannot be a fan if
Yeah.
you call yourself a butterfly.
Yeah.
Um,
Why are they called the lambs?
mm,
Do they think that Mariah's Jesus?
I really don't know because butterflies actually seems more applicable.
Yeah, it seems more applicable.
She has an album called Butterfly.
Yeah, I've never heard her say "Now behold the lamb." That's Tamla Man.
Wow.
Now Tamla Man's
Mhm.
fan group is called the Lambs. That makes sense.
Because it rhymes.
Yeah, Tamla Man Lambs.
Mm-hmm.
But Mariah Carey's Lambs, are they saying she's the Messiah?
I really don't know where that
Is
came
she
from.
the Lamb of Jesus Christ?
This could be their version of saying the vocal Bible.
Then what are Brandy's fans called? The disciples?
I don't know.
I know a lot of Brandy fans, but I never heard them call themselves anything.
I don't know.
So they're really fans.
The testimonies? I don't know. But I don't know, quite honestly. But what I will say is that it started for Chloe when she did started a few times, but she did like the silhouette challenge, or she was doing something in her room.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, we were hyping her up and building her up. And then once she gets to a certain level and status, we start tearing her down. And I think, like, imagine all of that engagement and positive affirmation that you're receiving at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to thrive off of that because you're trying to craft your self-confidence and all this stuff. She's like, oh, y'all love this. And I love the attention. So let me find out how I can do this. So then, the silhouette challenges, the outfits, the body posts, all that stuff. She's just looking for affirmation. And, of course, she can say she doesn't care. She's actually been very vocal about saying that she does care about stuff like that. So I appreciate that. But basically what I'm saying is that she is just a regular human being who likes attention like the rest of us. And sometimes she ain't always going to hit it on the head. But, she is allowed grace, and we need to be gentle because a lot of us at 23, we're a hot fucking mess. And if a lot of y'all look at y'all tweets.
A lot of us are now a hot fucking mess.
Right. So if y'all get retrospective and look at what y'all were doing back then, y'all would cringe too. So back up off her. Myself included. I'm not as bad as y'all because I do have that insight, but still.
Yeah, I love Chloe. I love Halle. Shout out to Parkwood, future bosses.
You see, I don't want to compare them.
Oh, no, I'm talking, they'll be my future bosses. I'll be at Parkwood soon. So there was no Chloe slander here. Hi, Parkwood Entertainment.
Period.
Delete every episode before.
We haven't talked bad about Chloe. We did say that was cringe, and it was cringe, and I want her to hear that. And she did hear it. That's why she took it down. But aside from that, I give grace. I understand Chloe. Number 4. Background music. You wanted me to read Cold?
I forgot we had paused it for Chloe.
We needed to hear her loud.
We keep bossing like we do.
Elon Musk says that his company Neurolink expects to start implanting brain chips in humans in 2022.
I can't wait to get mine.
Elon Musk is always on the verge of presenting the world with some of the most innovative products and creations within the technology world. But this latest advancement is something straight out of a big budget Hollywood film. During a recent interview, Elon Musk announced that by next year, he hopes that his company Neuralink will finally be able to implant brain chips in humans. Business Insider reports Elon Musk has major plans for his brain interface technology company Neuralink, and if he actually achieves his goal, it will be a total game changer. Musk recently revealed he is quite hopeful that Neuralink will officially begin implanting brain chips into humans in 2022. Neuralink is currently developing a microchip that would be implanted into the human brain to record and stimulate brain activity. It is also intended to treat severe spinal cord injuries and various neurological disorders. Speaking about his intentions to successfully move forward with the brain chip implantation, Elon Musk stated, Neuralink's working well in monkeys, and we're actually doing just a lot of testing and confirming that it's very safe and reliable, and the Neuralink device can be removed safely. We hope to have this in our first human. Oh yeah, we hope to have this in our first humans, which will be people that have severe spinal cord injuries like tetraplegics, quadriplegics, and tetraplegics, quadriplegics next year, pending FDA approval. He also added that his top concern is to ensure that the quality and standards are at the highest level and that Neuralink standards for implanting the device are substantially higher than what the FDA requires. Following the interview, Musk took to social media and tweeted a bit more information about his plans. Progress will accelerate when we have devices in humans. Hard to have nuanced conversations with monkeys. I guess he just wanted to throw that in there. It's something about humans in contrast to monkeys that
I didn't like that.
I never liked that.
I had to remember what we was talking about for a second.
Something about it just seems oppressive. If you've been keeping up with Elon Musk's Neuralink timeline, then you'll recall that he's been attempting to move forward with implanting brain chips in humans for the last few years, dating back to 2019. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog. On the real. It's a no for me. I mean, there's already so much shit going on. Like, they're already talking about like a booster shot. I don't want any more of that poison in my body, quite honestly. I'm damn sure not putting a chip in my head because who knows what that's connected to. You are like a part of the top 2% in the world. Yeah. You have no allegiance to me. You have no loyalty to me. You are definitely working with your other 2%ers to fuck up the rest of us. So no, I'm good. And I mean, I don't feel like this is something where I need to preach too much to like modern society because I don't think anyone is going to be really with the shits unless you're just kind of into that weirdo shit. But no, bro. No. That's all I got to say on this. Like, no. The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I don't want a chip in my brain. And I know I have a lot of tattoos. Mm-hmm. And I have like 2 piercings. Mm-hmm. But I believe my body's a temple. And I just don't think anything like that should go in it that's going to be floating. Like in my brain. Like in my brain, bro. And like that's weird.
And why does it have to be removed?
Because it's not supposed to be in there in the first place.
My thing is, so don't put it in.
No,
there.
I did see that they were starting to put the chips in the hands.
I saw that too.
But that scares me too, because what if it floats and moves to your heart? I always think like my worst fear is that I would get a splinter, not know about it, and that splinter would go through my bloodstream and attack my heart.
Wow, that's a heavy fear.
That is a big fear.
That's so specific.
It's very specific because I read that splinters will travel through your bloodstream and you won't even know that the wooden pieces in your bloodstream until eventually you have to pee it out because it gets stuck in your urethra or it hits your heart and then you're dead.
Wow.
Imagine my funeral.
I honestly don't.
Kelvin died from a splinter.
People have died from hot dogs and chicken bones.
I know. I don't want to go out like that.
Someone also died off of like a dildo. You remember that one?
I do remember that.
There are ways.
There are definitely ways. But I just don't want to. I don't want the chip to float. Like, what if you hit the wrong part? What if you hit the wrong nerve and now I'm paralyzed?
That is real. That is real. And it's already supposed to like connect to the spinal cord. So like it's already layered for me. Me and my scoliosis, we're good.
We're not good.
We're good. Like it's fine. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Move the fuck around. Move the fuck around.
Yeah. If you know when you see me out and if I'm leaning, just be like, he's smooth.
Okay. Eric done got that chip, girl.
Right. Girl, no.
Eric got the chip.
He's just leaning because his spine likes to curve. Number 5.
Number 5.
It's gonna be the shut the fuck up for today.
Shut the fuck up.
Father who posted the controversial video of daughter twerking in front of him apologizes. A father posted his adolescent daughter twerking in front of him, and Instagram users lost it. Earlier this week, Stevie French posted an Instagram video captioned, "I'm speechless. Was she twerking?" In the short clip, a young girl identified as his daughter attempts to do body rolls and waistline winds. The daughter named Diora Bell. Oh, that's really pretty.
That's a really pretty name.
She looks back at her father a few times while dancing. Okay, she's seen some things. Meanwhile, Stevie is encouraging her dance moves with smiles, laughters, and loud cheering.
It wasn't loud cheering, but
Within little time, hundreds of reactions poured in. Both Stevie and Diora's mother, listed as Katumia on Instagram, responded to the comments on the viral post. When I post my music, yo, no, hold on. I need a second. Not to cough, but this line this can't be it.
This is a lovely sign.
When I post my music, y'all never comment like that. Stevie wrote in the comment section under the post, and y'all willing to talk shit just because I'm having fun with my one and only daughter. That's what y'all do. Y'all prey on people's downfall. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Suck my dick.
Oh, he didn't say the last part.
He didn't. I just felt like it was implied.
Oh wow.
That was a lot for my throat. We don't talk that deep. This is my daughter, and that's her father. Katumia wrote in the same space. Save this trash talk for someone else. Y'all always ready to tell somebody how to raise their kid except y'all own. Shaking my head. 2 days later, the comment section elevated to thousands of opinions and thoughts. Some users called the video inappropriate, uncomfortable, and even perverted, while others blamed people watching the video for sexualizing the child and the moment. Following the flood of commentary, Stevie responded via an exclusive statement shared with the Shade Room. The father apologized and clarified the video was posted out of humor. First and foremost, I want to apologize to the people who my video offended, Stevie wrote. I understand why people would mistake my video as inappropriate, and I don't blame them at all from the outside looking in. Again, I apologize and I didn't mean any harm to my child. That is a complete contrast from what he said in the beginning of this. Along with the statement, the father explained that the video initially posted is longer. Stevie provided the longer clip to TSR. In the beginning,
TSR reports. No, TSR investigates. That shit cracks me up every single time I see it.
I mean, hey, do what you gotta do. In the beginning, viewers only see Stevie sitting on a stool seat. A voice behind the camera encourages Diora to dance near her father. He points to the area in front of him, and Diora starts dancing. Oh, that sounds cringe. As a new parent, I failed a teaching moment, Stevie wrote. I should have given her an understanding of what she was doing and the guidance of the actions that took place. It came as a shock to me because she's never done that before. And as a parent, I will take full accountability. Parents are allowed to make mistakes. Stevie also posted that the post was inspired by humor, given his family background of entertainers. He is really pushing his music career.
Okay.
The father also shared appreciation for folks who have reached out to offer wisdom, education, and resources. As of Friday night, Stevie's video remained on his page with more than 11,000 comments and over 7,600 likes.
I'm more concerned about the 7,600 likes.
I mean, I'm one of those people, like, even if I don't agree with the story, I'll like it. Not because I'm liking it, but like I feel like it's just Instagram etiquette. But maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. I don't think that deeply about it. But did you watch the video?
I did.
How'd you feel?
I was cringy.
Oh.
Did you watch it?
Mm-mm.
I did watch the video. The little girl is twerking, and it's like a hip wind, and her dad's like a little shocked, but he also has this red cup in his hand. He's throwing his hands up, and the mom seems like she's like encouraging a little bit. Now, I understand that culturally, twerking is a thing.
Absolutely.
Especially in the African American household. From our African roots, twerking comes from Africa, which is just a traditional booty dance, and people shaking it, moving it, gyrating. And I know that it's not meant to be sexualized how American culture has sexualized it. So I do understand that she may have just been dancing, but I just didn't feel comfortable with the way that she was dancing. It seems like she was watching maybe mom or somebody else do that type of dance, and then was just imitating what she's seen her parents do. But in the imitation of it, it just seems like a little bit too grown for a girl that young. And I think that what they missed was a teachable moment. Like, baby, don't be doing that. Like, don't dance like that.
Yeah.
Like, you are too young. Because although it may be cute for us, some people are going to sexualize it. And
Absolutely.
also, I don't think that every moment is meant to be on social media. Like, why did they have to post her twerking? Like, that could have been a video in his camera roll that he like laughed at later. Or like when she gets older, like, look at you being fast. You know, like funny stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, but right now, it seemed cringy. Like, if you don't know the situation, you don't know the father's situation, it seemed really cringy. Like almost like stripper-esque, because it wasn't like, some little kids just like twerk, just like throw it like the Tina Belcher.
Right.
No, this had a little hip wine in it. It was like a little grindish. And it did make me uncomfortable because I think, like, I have a niece. And I'll be damned, my niece about to be twerking like that. Like, nuh-uh, girl, we about to teach you how to step. We about to teach you how to do a count. You're not about to do that.
Give her some culture.
Yeah, we're not about to do that. Well, yeah.
I mean, I feel you. I didn't watch the video because at first reading of this, I was like, because I know how Black culture is, and we're very like performative, not to society, but like with each other, we celebrate. But after hearing the details about it, like the red solo cup, the hands up in the air, okay, it's a little suggestive. Yeah, I just think like Stevie said, you failed a teachable moment, but that's fine. Like, you know, you can be redeemed. I'm pretty sure you're doing right by your daughter. Like, clearly she's a happy child. Y'all have a good parenting relationship. This is, I'm just assuming all of this, but you know, shit happens. No one is beyond a reproach. But yeah, bro, some things just got to stay in the camera roll. Some things just have to stay in the camera roll. And I think, yeah, I don't want to harp on this too much. He understands. I understand. It's just, it's not giving what you thought it was going to give.
Yeah.
And then I also think, like, with him being a musician, that maybe he was also just trying to create engagement. I think a lot of times we don't have enough social media etiquette, and we just think that everything can go up there. And it's just like, I'm not even going to start listing people, but like, if we just think that everything can go up there, and you have to have a certain level of discernment about like, okay, what am I posting? What does this say? How can this be interpreted? Especially if you want to be a public figure. Everything can be made into something bigger nowadays. So you really have to analyze, is it worth it, and how it's going to be perceived by the public. But you know, Stevie, it's fine. Love on your child appropriately, and you know, just keep it going, keep learning. You be all right. That'll be all right. And that was all for bitch. You better read.
What's my favorite word?
Y'all don't show this much love for my music.
For my music. When I'm out here freestyling, y'all don't comment.
Y'all don't say shit about it.
Y'all don't say, bro, nice bars.
Right. My daughter does a dirty one, and that was a problem. Now the girls want to engage.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, superstar. Now it's time for the question of the day. Oh, no, I'm lying.
You are a liar.
Now it's time for the topic.
Thank you.
All right. The topic of the day is, how did you arrive here? And here, I mean, in this moment, in accepting who you are and who you're going to be. A little earlier this morning, I got a phone call, and it was from a guest who was supposed to be on the show. And they were talking about our description of the show. And they were saying that it was a little off-putting in the description that it said it was 2 gay Black men. And they made the inference that just because it was 2 gay Black men, that the show may be messy and people may not want to be on the show because it is messy. And
is that what the fuck he said?
And they were just saying that maybe we should change it to LGBTQIA, or just keep Black, or just say 2 Black men because we are multidimensional. And I started to think about it. I was like, okay, well, I kind of see your point. But then I also started to think about it as one of the reasons why we started the show. And one of the reasons that we started the show was to show that we are multidimensional, not only in our title, but in the way that we act, the way that we think, the way that we move, the way that we express ourselves. And one thing that I'm never not going to be is the intersection of Black and gay.
Right.
And I think for a long time, I never say I was ashamed of being gay, but I was not as comfortable as I am today with my sexuality because of things like that. Because of how people will automatically infer that this is going to be messy, or this is going to be a certain way because that I am a Black gay male. And what I've done in all my work that I do, whether it's hosting, whether it's putting on an event, whether it's doing something to show that Black gay men can do things with class and with tact, and that it does not have to be messy. And I thought about this topic because I want to know, like, how did you arrive to that moment when you were like, you know what? I really don't care what other people's opinions about me is. Like, of course, I still care sometimes, but I know that me growing into who I am today, it took a little bit for me to be able to be like, okay, I understand the difference between constructive criticism and fear. And for me, I don't want to change who we are to say that we can get more sponsors or we can get better things because we're not all the way in their face about who we are and who we represent.
That was layered. I'm trying to figure out where to start. Okay, backtracking. So, to the first part of that, I think to said person, I think you should reassess your understanding and your definition and your views of gay black men. Are you projecting? Are you a messy gay black man? Because why do you see two gay black men and automatically think mess?
Mhm.
Unless you're messy, you should know that not all gay black men are messy. That's number one. Get introspective. Number two, how did I arrive here? Took time. Takes patience. Takes a community. And you know, a lot of times you just realize that you cannot do that much for other people and you can't live for other people. Like you really have to do what makes you happy. Of course, move with tact, but like if you're not harming anybody, what feels good to you? Like, you know, I'm not necessarily loud and boisterous unless I'm like in a certain energy. But you know, I don't feel the need to mute my laugh anymore. I don't feel the need to cover up. I don't feel the need to not be that gay. I don't feel the need to be any. There's just too many restrictions. Everybody wants to tell you how to live your life while not working on their own lives. And I'm just like, that level of entitlement, I'm not invested in. You can't tell me how to be Eric because you don't know shit about Eric. You don't know how to be Eric. So for me, I realized that we all have the power of really setting a tone for ourselves. And we get to like stamp a mark in the world. Like you really get to be a unique individual in regards to your aesthetic, your talent, your energy. Like you can really create your own vibe. Don't allow other people to craft that for you. So for me, my understanding is just like, what do I want Eric to be? You know, and people have their understanding of my brand, whether it's crop top, whether it's nostalgia, whether it is reading the girls, whatever the case may be. Like all of that, I'm all encompassing. And I love all of that stuff. It makes me happy. It makes me a well-rounded individual. So I think, you know, through a lot of conversations, whether it be with therapy or friends or with myself, I've just learned like this is who I am and I want to appreciate it. Like not the nuances that we have, like when I do stutter or whatever the case may be, like me being awkward. What's wrong with that? Like that's who I am. I mean, Issa Rae has built a brand on being awkward. Like, you know, like there's so many things that we denounce because we feel like it's you know, not the best representation, but like if it's who you are, embrace it. Like that vulnerability is what connects people to you. Some of you guys want to be so perfect and it's just like perfection does not sell because it's not realistic. So for me, long story short, I've just had to live and see what is consistent for me and appreciate it. Change the things I can change and embrace the things that don't really need to be changed.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing that I had to grow into, especially like being in frat. Like a lot of some of my chapter, I think they knew, but they never really knew. So it's like it's like nigga, what the fuck y'all talking about? So I think it's like even like in that, like understanding and letting them know, like there are different types of. We talk about media all the time and how they portray the black gay man. Either he's DL or he's a super feminine best friend.
Yeah,
and they miss all those multi layers in between the two. And I think that putting titles on things help to shift the way people think.
Yeah.
And I know for me, I had to grow into understanding that me being masculine presenting sometimes, because sometimes I'm grow. Me being masculine presenting is not me hiding. It is not me trying to put on the front that I am something I am not. It is just who I am. And I think that some people think that sexuality takes over your entire life when it's just 10% of your life. I don't walk around fucking and sucking all day. I would love to, but I don't. I have a life and I have a career that I want to live. So I think that we put so much emphasis on 10% of who we are that we miss the other 90% of what other people could honestly be. And I think that for me, I had to really like say, okay, Kelvin, if you're going to do this, you need to start embracing who you are and understanding that people won't always understand it. And that's okay. But it's up to you to show them a different way by just being who you are. And if they get it, cool. If they don't, catch a bus.
That's it.
Like, and so I just want to know, like, how did you arrive to that moment, and what advice you give to somebody else that may be going through that path, and like understanding, like, okay, well, this is who I am, but this is not who society says I am, or this is not who other people think I should be, and how people can get comfortable with being who they are out loud.
That was really well said. I think that my advice would be to spend time with yourself, and that is really telling. Like, of course, you need the social aspect to see how you interact with other people, but like, you really understand yourself when you're by yourself. You know, like, just everything. Like, what makes you feel the most confident when you put it on? What vernacular do you prefer? What do you like in pop culture? Like, who are you? And you know, I think a lot of us we want a roadmap, but like, nobody can draw the map to be you. So you really have to define what that looks like. And I just say, spend time by yourself. Spend time, you know, try new activities. If something interests you, dive in. And this is the pot calling the kettle black, but like, don't be afraid of looking stupid when you start something new. You know, give yourself grace and just like try, because then you'll be like, oh shit, like, you could be into basketball for whatever reason, but then you're like, oh, I want to try voguing, and you'll love voguing. Why can't you do both?
Do both.
You don't have many people in the light that do these things publicly, and it's like, oh my God, then the next generation can see that, like, I can do all these things. There's no one way to be. So you have to spend time by yourself. You have to allow yourself room to try things, and build a really strong community. And the way that you do that is by doing the things that you love. Go out to different spots that you want to try, take yourself on dates, and then, you know, you find like-minded people in the same spots that you want to be in, because obviously there's some type of similarities there. If you want to take a dance class, who's to say you won't connect with someone who just moved here from Houston and they're like a dancer and all this stuff? Like, you just don't know until you give yourself the grace. And to all my people in the closet, I know that is a really hard journey. I know that shit is really hard. But just remember that this is your life to live. And I know that like societal pressures are a lot, and I don't know your family situation. However, you know, at the end of the day, everyone can go away at some point and you'll just have you. So you really got to make this feel right for you. You got to make this life worth living, you know? And I'm not pressuring you to come out, but I do want to challenge you to like, see how you feel. See how you feel, because I know it is hard. That burden of being in the closet and code switching at every moment of your life is depressing. It was one of the darkest periods of my life, and I would never go back. I was lucky to come out at 15, 16, and I've had a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. So to y'all, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You got this. And then to all my openly gay, lesbian, whatever the case may be, like Kelvin said, we are not monoliths. You know, if you are if you are a top and you want to dance in heels or you want to do ballet, that does not make you any less of a man. If anything, it makes you more of a man, because society has told you that you are not a man for doing it, and you are still living in your truth, and that takes power in this world. And don't let other people who are equally confused about their own lives define your life. That is way too much power to give somebody who doesn't know your struggles, that doesn't contribute to you financially, who's not pouring into you. Live your life for you. And if someone doesn't appreciate all that stuff that you bring, then they don't need to be in your space. Look at yourself as the prize. I know a lot of times we do a lot of compromising to keep people around us, but you need to understand that it is a privilege to be in your space. Anyone who comes into that space, it's a privilege. Okay? So teach people how to treat you. You don't have to be mean about it, but like, you want to, if this is who you are, this is who you are. You either respect it or catch the bus, because it's always running. So that's my advice.
And then also, not even if you're an ally, or you're just straight and you want to do different things.
Straight people too. Forgot
Yeah,
about them.
and
Sorry.
just like Fuck y'all niggas. No, but no, honestly, like even if you don't subscribe to any of those things, make sure that you are putting yourself first and believing that who you are is who you are, and make yourself happy, because at the end of the day, when you pass away, you are laying in that casket by yourself.
Right.
You are not taking anybody else with you. So whatever feelings you feel of insecurity, whatever feelings of should I or what would people think, it does not matter, because what do you think? You only have one of these times to go around the sun. Use it. Use it. Do not let anybody's opinion of what they think you should do or could do be what you do. There's many people who probably wouldn't have never become great if they listened to what other people say. My mom wanted me to be a lawyer. Now, great. I am great at talking. I'm great at speech. I don't like that stuff. That's not me. Entertainment. I feel like my gift was talking, because I can give a different type of word and a different perspective. Or my brain looks at things differently, so I can do a different type of production or do something here. Don't let other people tell you what you should be just because they see it for you.
Right.
What do you see for yourself? Or don't let other people tell you what you should be because they don't see it for you. Because it's a lot of self-rejection, like you just said.
It can come in the positive and negative too.
Yeah. So I just want to have that conversation. How do you arrive here? And also encourage people to love on themselves and be themselves in its totality.
That was really good. Also,
don't do it.
I'm not.
Okay.
But it I'm just making sure I hit points, because I'm like, wait a minute. For us to be an LGBTQIA show, we're the G.
Girl.
And the girl. We're the G. Where are the other letters?
I'm looking at the empty chairs.
That's literally false representation. LGBTQ. We don't even got enough chairs.
Got a Q. A in the back. We got enough.
But no, that was great. I mean, hey, it is what it is. The show gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
And that was off the
blessings
topic.
on blessings on blessings.
Period.
Oh, okay. Say it again.
Just hit it.
Say it again.
That was off of the topic. And now it is time for the question of the day. Today's question of the day is, how do you know you're ready for love?
That's a good question.
Thanks.
I think the question, well, the answer is when you're ready for love, is that you are unselfishly ready to give yourself to someone else. Like, I feel like if you still have that little bit of selfishness that you know that you can only provide for yourself and that you will only do for yourself, then I don't think you're ready to commit to someone else. Because I was having a conversation even like about me, like I felt like I was ready for a relationship with a certain person, but then looking back at it, it's like I wasn't willing to give half of me to them. Now I may be ready for love, but I wasn't really willing to sacrifice half of who I am to fulfill who they are.
But does it have to be like that?
I think so.
What do you mean when you say sacrifice half of yourself?
Because I have to put half of my pride, my ego, my wants, not all my needs, but like half of that has to go towards my partner. Because now I am, if it's a healthy relationship, it's reciprocated both ways. They also have to give half of me because I'm giving. So we have to make two wholes. And if I'm not willing to give half of me, one, because I'm not all the way whole, or I'm not willing to give up my whole, then, oh, well, that took a turn. But if I'm not willing to give up the whole side of me, then it's not fair to who I'm with. And I think you've realized that. And I think that's a case by case. I think some people may say, I'm not all the way where I need to be right now, so I can get in a relationship. But sometimes when you know. Yeah. Like, you know that you love somebody. But how do you know you're ready for love? I think it's just a day by day thing. How do you know you're ready for love?
I agree with a lot of what you said. I think that it has to be something where you're willing to come as you are and really do the work to, be in this space. And let me try and specify that, because I feel like a lot of times people confuse like doing the work with like, what's the word? You just stay in something.
Being content.
being content and comfortable.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference, and I'm saying like, if you're willing to really just come as you are and like improve upon the things that do need tweaking, for the sake of making a wholesome, safe, healthy relationship, then I think that's a sign that you're ready for love. But like you said, if you're like, these are my non-negotiables and things of that sort, and they're like a hindrance to your relationship or would be a hindrance to a partnership, then I think that is not a sign that you're ready for love, because you're not ready to really give it all that it takes. It's conditional. And I don't think that works. That's the best I have for it. My understanding of love is, I'm a very loving person. I haven't shared love with many romantic partners, so I'm still trying to refine that definition for myself. But I do think you have to be willing to give a lot. You have to be willing to give a lot, share a lot, tweak a lot, open up a lot. It's just about giving. Mutually. Both of y'all have to do it. So yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for love?
Yes. Because when I'm in that space, I'm so good. I'm so good. Like I don't like I'm just really good. Like I'll pour into the person, I'll encourage the person. I'm always receptive if you're like, this didn't work for me or da 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 da. Like I'm always down for that. Like I'm not the type of person that feels like they're beyond reproach. I don't like being told I'm wrong, but I will always correct it if you're right. But I love it. Like I'm very respectful to my partners. I don't really deal with other men. I don't do the other interactions. Like I really commit to that because I'm so used to just like focusing on my work and my brand and my career. So it's like when somebody comes around, I'm like, let me do the things. Let me like really pour into this. So I feel like at this point I'm really ready, and I want to grow with somebody who's on the up and up themselves, and somebody who's like really ambitious and knows what they want, somebody who I can share moments with, and family and friends, and just like life achievements and like all that stuff. Like I just want to like sit and have the conversations, or even if we're just like sitting in the living room watching TV and not saying anything, like I'm ready for all of those things. So I would say yes. I would say yes. I'm leaving it up to God to really determine that, because I'm pretty sure he'll send them down when I'm ready. But I feel like I'm ready.
Okay.
I just have to do like, I guess I just have to be a little more active in my approach, because I always am I'm too bashful for my own good sometimes, and that might be in part to my insecurities. But if you get that wall down, I am great. I am top tier. I'm top tier regardless. But like if you see that wall drop, you'll be like, wow, I gotta go one. So what about you?
I battle with that. I don't know if I'm ready for love or companionship. Do I want a companion or do I want love?
That's a good point.
Because I know I want someone around to go on dates with, someone to laugh with, chill, have moments with. But I also go back and forth, like, am I all the way ready to give my half? Like, because I know there's still things I want to work on for me. And I also know that I'm really focused on my career. And my career takes a lot of my life.
Yeah.
So I always think, like, do I want companionship or do I want love? But I guess they don't go hand in hand, but sometimes they do. And I guess if someone is around for a while, they're like, okay, maybe what is this? Is it love? Is it lust? Am I just chicken? Am I chilling? So I do battle with that. I do think will be eventually ready for love. I'm a loving person. I'm a big heart. I'm a big romantic. I'm a mushy ass nigga for no reason. So I will be ready for that. But I know sometimes I yearn for companionship more so than love. I know I feel love. I feel love for my friends. I feel love for my families, the ones close to me, the people I talk to every day. But I don't have that companionship that I do yearn for sometimes. So I don't know.
Damn, you made a layer now.
I know.
That's good though. This is why you need to listen to the Get Right, because we are multidimensional, and these are the thinking points. I didn't think
gay black men do.
Actually, let me put it in Z formation. Yeah, because I mean, like, I definitely have wanted companionship for a long time, but like, if it's companionship, you get love with me in particular. So, yeah, I guess the two can be seen as mutually exclusive, but I feel like they're supposed to like mold together. Who knows? I can't wait to see. I guess that's one of life's mysteries. Like, I know a lot of like single people are like, where's my person? Where's my person? But I think that creates some type of mystery and anticipation, because it's like, well, how do I meet this person? What does this person look like? How will we connect? Will we start by liking each other, or will we be like, this nigga's weird? Like, you know? So that is life's mystery. That is pretty fun. And I do think about that perspective just to keep myself optimistic, because it's very easy to be like, oh, what was me? I don't have a partner, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, you're still here. You're not dead. So, hey, tomorrow's another day. Just keep doing the things that you can do to prepare. Just work on yourself. Work on yourself so that way when the time comes, you're just as solid as you could be. But to all my single people, we see each other.
We see each other.
And to my people in relationships who are like really pushing through and have a good one, shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
Keep working on it.
So many of our friends are in what I don't want to speak on English relationship, but they look like very loving, happy relationships. So shout out to them. It makes you be like, if only the world could cry.
Right. I've completely denounced couple goals. No couple is my couple. I don't care if you're famous. I don't care if I know you. No, because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So for me, I just want a divine partnership. I want what God wants for me, because I know that that's never going to fail me. So
a relationship just literally that works for you. I think sometimes we put couple goals on other people's things, but their goals are not always aligned with our morals,
right?
Or what we want. Like,
you just don't know.
You don't know. You don't know their agreements. You don't know what's going on, and even like not say like they may be in an open relationship, but like you just don't know what sacrifices they're being made or what compromises are being made that maybe are your no-goes. Like, you don't understand all the stuff. So I think it's best that we just find a partner that works for us and that we can learn from and understand and grow with.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm couple goals. Me and my ringless ring.
I'm a standard is what I'm just a standard.
I like that.
Period.
That's another thing I'm about to start saying. I told you the other day, somebody told me their pronouns were king, him, his.
And I love that.
Yeah. I need to change that on my IG. I keep forgetting to change that.
Yeah, you should do that when you take pictures of the boots.
Yes. Boots and pronouns. Yes.
Boots and pronouns.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
That sounds like a get together or a function.
Boots and pronouns. Come on to the Boots and Pronouns party. It's going down.
We're gonna have everyone has a band with your pronouns on it, and you have to come in your best.
Come in your boots.
Your new boots.
Boots and pronouns. Boots and pronouns.
And that was all for the question of the day.
Question.
So let's get into If I Told You That. Today's If I Told You That is, if you had to have sex with a cartoon character, who would it be?
This took a turn. I did not even see that. This really took a turn.
I was watching this. I forgot what I was watching. Oh, I was watching the reveals for RuPaul's Drag Race contestants, and one of them was like, something weird about me. I love anime porn.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, okay. But when I'm watching porn, you know how you have the advertisements on the side? And sometimes there's anime pop-ups. It doesn't do anything for me, but I'm like, there's a lane. There's a lane for everything.
There's a lane for everything.
But I didn't actually think about this because I don't think it's fair if I already come in knowing and you don't. But
okay. I would probably say, Skeeter Valentine, because he got a long ass nose and he's a little nerdy and I know he dang.
Who's Skeeter Valentine?
From Doug.
The blue one.
The blue one, I know Skeeter. In that long nose, you got just flick that thing. I know he's doing something. He got something going on. Also, Mrs. Incredible. I'm gay, but she's thick as shit.
She's thick as shit.
Yeah, she's thick as shit. Cartoon characters. Back in the day, Static Shock.
Static Shock. Okay. I see the vision. I'm trying to think because everything. I'm like such a Nickelodeon Cartoon Network kid, but they're like so young. I would fuck Captain Planet.
He's a hero,
and that body is banging. I just hate that all them bitches have to put their rings together to get my man out. I would have to fight all of them and take the rings. Why all these bitches got rings? What kind of relationship is this?
What is polyamorous?
Yeah, what the fuck? I wouldn't fuck Johnny Bravo. Too corny for me. And I do like corny, but that's too much.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it right where that's my one and only.
I feel like this was a setup. Someone's gonna clip this 40 years from now
Mhm.
and say Kelvin wants to fuck Skeeter Valentine. His name is Skeeter.
He was a. That's not good. Wasn't he like a preteen?
They were in high school.
Okay, well, still not cool. But
Yeah, now it seemed like a perv.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this was a setup.
This was a ploy,
And I would say Static Shock. He was in high school too.
a scheme by Todd.
I don't watch cartoons. I don't watch cartoons. I didn't watch cartoons back then.
Look, I just realized that the rest of the show, the last few, if I told you that, and then the show alone has been very thought heavy, and I needed something that could break it
That
up.
could break. I understand. I see where you were going with this. I see where you were going. My God.
Yeah.
My God, today.
That was all for if I told you that.
Oh, thank God. Let me delete this episode, Keith.
We ain't gonna have no episode.
No episode.
Keith probably cleared the whole roster
You know,
after
he probably
that
did.
opening spiel.
He did.
The
You talking
whole-
about the beef?
Yes.
Nah, we want beef. We doing this for ratings. We got albums to sell.
Right. Our
So
greatest hits are
never
coming.
not extra. Just another dope podcast. Ladies' night.
Courtside Radio.
Courtside Radio.
Mhm.
Sexual frequency.
All of it.
We want all the smoke.
Period.
What's up?
Mhm.
The Free Justice Smollett benefit concert is
Brunch
going
with
down
Besties.
next year.
Everyone. Apparently, we're just going full steam ahead.
Yeah.
All right. You got a word for us?
Yeah, brunch with besties. What's up?
That's not fight night.
I'm with my bestie. Y'all want this problem?
Fuck it. Why not? Let's go.
Shit. Who else? Who else wanted?
Mm-hmm.
Who else wanted with the get right? We beefing.
We'll get you right.
Where's the gun sound? Do we have any gun
I
sounds?
don't think we have any gun sounds.
No, why do we have any gun sounds?
I don't know. Keith is encouraging now on this
We don't
network.
have any gun sounds. We need some gun sounds.
Yeah.
Beefing.
That's fine.
Um,
I'll get a gun sound.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Who can we call out? Give me a dude we can call out.
If you don't go into
Give
uniquely,
me a dude we can call out right now.
who are you trying to call?
I'm trying to somebody on the network because we Markel. I want the smoke, bro.
Michael is a very nice boy.
Pull up, bro.
Okay. Well, I guess we're on full steam ahead once again.
We beefing. I'm gonna look right in this camera right now. We got beef, bro.
Go hard or go home. Yeah, that's it.
You think you the Beyonce of this network? You think you the
Never heard him say that. Okay. Yeah.
You know who you really look like?
Mhm.
You look like Luther Vandross.
You like Luther Vandross.
He's a
You're the
lighter hue.
Luther Vandross of this network, okay?
He's a lighter hue. Luther Vandross had a good career.
I want the smoke, bro. We starting this beef right now.
I'm down for the ride.
The Free Justice Smollett benefit concert is coming next year. We want the beef right now. We need these ratings. Eric, I don't know why you hang your head. We in this together. We in this together. We want to free people that's never gonna be freed.
Oh God. Okay.
Free Pookie
Yeah.
and free Juicy.
Pookie and them.
Pookie and them
Mhm.
and Justice Smollett.
Absolutely.
Benefit concert next year after we're done with our beef.
Love that. Can't wait.
But right now,
It's on site for all these bitches.
Simone. Moni.
The neck roll was unnecessary.
What you want? Cause you don't want smoke.
Right.
Cause what I got.
Okay. Right. Robot tender. Ready for uniquely speaking?
Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie, what's good?
Right.
You want this beef?
I don't. Well, yeah, she's not a vegetarian.
So what's up?
I don't think anyone should eat beef at this point.
What's up? I want the beef. I want the smoke. I'm calling everybody out.
You know, you sound like when you say you want the beef.
What?
Is that comedian's name? She's affiliated with the Good News, and she's always talking about run me to meat.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's like
I'm not gonna
like
misspell it
Kaylee.
either. I'm not gonna misspell it. I'm not mispronounce it because you know I'm horrible with names.
I feel like her Instagram is like
That's why I
Kaylee
haven't. That's why I
Scott.
haven't called out Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Shane.
Yo, you're ridiculous.
Whoever you want to be today.
Oh my God, Calvin, please.
Whoever you wanna be today,
Oh, fuck it, man.
I want the beef. We want smoke.
You and Kaylee.
I'm going for Keith.
Oh my God.
Top of the morning to you, nigga.
All right, well, the show's done.
We want beef. What's up? Let's get these ratings up, bro. Let's start the beef, bro. And then we're going to do the free Pookie and them, free Justice Smollett concert. What's up? We want it. Sunday, 10, pull up. We'll pull up top of the morning. If you want it bad enough, we want it, Keith. We want smoke. What's up? That's my uniquely speaking. What have we learned today?
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
I've learned we ain't gonna have a show after this.
We're going to have a show because we want smoke. We want beef. We got to get these ratings up. We got to this app, download this app. We got beef for this app, my nigga.
Well,
We want smoke for the app.
I've learned that you should not fuck up your daughter's credit by using her identity. I've learned that people, once again, need grace to grow, whether it be Chloe Bailey or Stevie. I've also learned that y'all need to support Stevie's music career and stop bashing his parenting skills. I've learned that Jussie Smollett is a habitual liar. And I've learned that Elon Musk is out of his fucking mind.
Yeah. I've learned that Jussie's innocent. That's why we have the motherfucking free Jussie Smollett benefit concert. Also want to
I don't even know how I'm on the team for this event, and I don't believe him.
association just to
Okay,
me.
that's fine.
Also learned that don't be fucking up your kids' credit,
Yes,
whether they 5 or 22. Don't do fraud on the kids. Leave the kids handle this.
Yeah.
Also learned that some things are not meant for social media.
Mhm.
Keep some things to yourself. Because Chrissy Teigen just got in something too. I meant to mention that earlier.
Chrissy Teigen is really not.
They complain about Miles being in the bathtub with her and Luna, and I don't think anything's wrong with that. It's a mama.
Yeah, she got to bathe them.
Yeah. So,
But aside from
but anyway,
that,
some things just shouldn't be
yeah,
on the internet. Everything does not to be public.
she's been ticking, but she's ticking down.
Yeah, she's ticking down. Also learned that be happy with who you are and stand firm in who you are, because some people might not understand it, but eventually they will catch up.
Absolutely.
And finally, that there's a difference between love and companionship. That's what I learned today.
That's good. That's good. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for listening to this episode of the Get Right Radio Show. If you would like to keep up with the kid, feel free on IG at The World According to Eric, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Eric Devontae, and TikTok at Eric Devontae Russell 3.
Yes, and it's Kelvin Unique, KelvinEunique, and you can use that on your Instagram, and then flip that to Unique Kelvin on your Twitter. Also, make sure you're following the Get Right Radio Show, the Get Right Radio Show, because we won't smoke. We won't smoke. So follow us so you can see this beef, because we beef with everybody. And the better way to follow all this beef, because you only can do that on our side on the Get Right Radio Show Instagram page. But if you want all the smoke, you want to catch all the smoke for all sides, you got to download this app.
Right.
Download the Good News Radio app, because we're calling out all the people. I'm calling into your shows, people. I am calling into your shows. I am popping up on your StreamYard. So you got to download that app.
We should have show wars.
Ain't no war, bro. This is smoke. This is beef.
Okay. You want to be in the streets.
So I'm calling everybody out.
Okay.
All 13 shows. I don't even care if you came yesterday. If you welcome. Now you in the smoke. It's hazy in here, nigga. It's hazy. It's foggy. It is foggy. And now you in it. Let me look right in the camera. I want all the smoke.
They didn't even see you point.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
I want all the smoke.
Okay, that's better.
Everybody. I'm beefing with everybody. The Good News. The entire network. Me and Eric, by association, are beefing with y'all. Who want the smoke? Who want it? Download the app.
When they jump you, I'm going to have to jump in.
Download the app so you can get
God.
all the smoke on every side. Because we the greatest podcast to ever do this shit. And I'm ready to fight everybody about it. So if you out there on the good news, you want this beef, you want this smoke, tell your people to download the app so they can catch it. Then, once our beef is done, we're going to do this free Pookie and them Jussie Smollett benefit concert to benefit us because Hoover not coming out. So, Jussie not coming out and Pookie and them. But for right now,
as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got right.
That's right. Get right or get the fuck left.
Bitch, you better get right.
I still want all the smoke. I see you on the StreamYard. You on the StreamYard, you want the smoke?
I can't get there fast enough.
We're going